Hey, it's another day. Like you noticed, clothing is different, and as usual when the battery dies I get finished with the earlier stuff. Like you can see, the light is now pretty much done. So now I got the bulb light signal. So we're gonna put this one on and then try it with the installing it back to the car. Okay, so in case you're wondering, what I just did there is basically I just painted these brackets. So I'm gonna give some heat and them to dry before I will attach one of the lights. It's Hammerite. It's very good paint. You can put over a rust. So normally when I do any painting, I don't put it over a rust, any paint. So the rust has to get off. But in this case, when it's just a bracket, then it's okay. Gives it a few extra years probably because it's lasting paint and you can actually hit it, and when it dries up it's quite tough paint and it has the primer in it and all the stuff. So I also used the same stuff here, so there was a scratch in the inside of the fender, so I don't want that to show, so I just painted. And I used actually the same stuff here for the inner fenders. So when I rolled them I noticed that there was also the similar kind of opening. There was no rust, but the paint has deteriorated there over time. So I just gave it a few pencils there, and now it looks like it's looking good. So it doesn't give the air for the rust to start developing there, even though it's aluminium frame, but nevertheless. So there's like a couple of brackets still that I'm gonna also paint, but not now because I can do it in just a few minutes and take them off and give them a proper treatment. So that should give them a few extra years. So check that stuff out if you're interested. I can recommend it. It's very good paint when you're doing this sort of paint jobs. Clean. Oh yeah, actually, I remember, now that the bumper is off, we're gonna tint those. Like you can see, there's no light bulbs behind it, so I think that will look cool. Okay, so I have this stuff like a couple of years in my closet, so let's hope it still works. That's basically something like 5% black paint mixed to clear lac, so ready-made mix. Okay, I'll let them dry properly now, just in peace. There's no hurry to put the bumper back, so let's get back to the lights. You did good, my friend. Hopefully we will see you again in a couple of years. Or sooner, I don't know. But looking good. Okay, so because this connector was to open, sorry, excuse my language. I think it's more like designed for small-handed Japanese guys, not for big-handed Finnish guys. So I took that one joint there or connection point there off. So hopefully you can see it. So that gives a small leverage for this one. So it's not attached there, but I can get it like a half a centimeter up. So maybe that will help a bit because my hands don't really fit there. But I'm assuming you know what it means if you have big hands. No offense to the Japanese guys. Brand new gloves. Oh, we are connected. I mean, just look at the difference. That's exactly how it should have been from the factory. I'm very happy with the results. I'm gonna give it a few bolts on and then we're gonna test it if it's actually working. Okay, so obviously we also need power, so I'm gonna show you the fastest battery change in the history of Wait, what? Oh. And there we go. Okay, I was just kidding. Let's go take a look. Okay, so just in case, let's check it out, the voltages here. Not completely dead, but you need at least 11 volts, a bit over 11 volts to start the engine. So I actually charged it earlier and it still didn't do the trick, so that's the new one. So that's very good. We're gonna put that to the car. Battery is too low. The guy who was selling this was saying that there should be a plastic piece underneath and it's available, but then they said that it's not available and now I don't have it. So I think I should raise it something like a couple of centimeters just to get this over that and get it attached, because I can't attach it there. Looks like we have a problem in our hands. Okay, so we need to raise it at least minimum 1.5 centimeters, so 2 would be better. Okay, so I quickly tested the lights, so I already took it off again. The signal was not working, so this is actually quite stupid, but when I bought the new bulbs, these are the ones that I bought. You can see that these are W21W kind of bulbs, and the actual ones that I would need are WY21W. So they look exactly the same, but the only difference is how thick the bottom of the bulb actually is. And there's a slight color difference, but I thought that was normal. So I can't actually use the ones that I bought because they don't stick in. Ones go in nicely to the headlights. Obviously, I can't still install it before I get the new bulbs. So I'm gonna take this code, this WY21W, and I'm gonna buy these ones next. So hopefully then I can install the lights. Third time does the charm, so that's the magical number for the European version. I first bought the wrong ones with the thicker base, and then I bought the American ones for the new headlights, or the new headlight frame. And then when I decided to use the old frame and the plastic one on the top, then I needed the new one, so now this should fit. And today also I'm gonna put the harnesses to the second light and put the lights to the car. So we're gonna see how it looks like and test them out. So hopefully all will go well.